realized that I was in trouble if you reach the top of your career at 26. So I decided what am I going to do. So I stopped working for a while and built a house, and decided that wasn't a good idea. But in the meantime, all my friends were busy doing accounting. Hey, when are you going to go back to work? What are you going to do? And I'm like, oh. So I came up with an idea that I used as sort of a story. And I said, well, I'm going to figure out how to find a way for companies to get accounting without having to pay for it. A lot of money for it. So I ultimately, my first beta customers were my contractors. It was a disaster. Worst beta customers ever. But I started the company out of my attic because there was no house or garage. And I demoed it. The attic was it. I slept, had a laptop. It was a complete attic-driven company. When I moved to the garage, I thought we were like on the big time. We actually had a door and power cords and things like that. So I really ultimately solved the problem that I had encountered as a CFO. And every company that I was recruited in by VCs or attorneys, they're like, hey, we're going public or we're going to sell the company in a few weeks. And the books are a little messy. Could you clean them up? And I did it, and it was a lot of work, but it didn't make any sense to me. And I tell people all the time, if you don't balance your checkbook for 3 to 5 years, it's a little difficult. If you do it every month, it's pretty easy. So I used that kind of mentality to package up our solution. And of course, no one will pay for accounting. I know from my salaries. And so I had to figure out a way to use technology and to come up with an efficient way for early stage companies to do it. And then after the bubble bust, VCs started calling up and saying, hey, can you be a CFO again? And I said, oh, no, I'm out of the CFO business. And this is what I'm doing. And we ultimately got our first customer, pretty early on, and grew it non-traditionally.
Okay.